There's something really difficult about being a human. And we all know what it is, and we all know that we have it, but we never want to talk about it. We never want to face it. We never want to be present with it. But we all know it's there. And we all know that it affects us. And we're even probably attuned to the ways that it affects us. And we all know that it affects me, it affects you, it affects everyone else. We all kind of just live our lives in this way where we don't want to acknowledge it. What I'm talking about is our baggage or our stuff that we hold on to. You know, I know you know. And the way I know you know because I know I know. And I've worked with a lot of people who as I work with them, they come to a place where they're like, yeah, I know I'm holding on to this stuff. Now, it's not always that clear. We don't know what the stuff is necessarily, but we know it's there because it affects our lives. It affects the way that we move in the world. It affects the way I feel. I've got a lot of this. Still. It's wild how much you can get rid of and how much you still run into. And the reason I want to acknowledge this today in this video that you're watching is because this stuff has such a profound effect on our lives, on how we feel, on how we are, on our relationships. And really, there comes a point in our life where it's time to deal with it. It's time to see it. It's time to become conscious. And I want to make this clear that you know it's there. So what are you doing? Well, you're choosing unconsciousness. If you push away, push, you're choosing to not be conscious. Isn't that interesting? Right? You're basically, if I'm pushing something away, I'm saying, I don't want to see it. It's not there. Right? It's not there. I can't see. You're closing your eyes. What is that? That's unconsciousness. So all of us are constantly choosing unconsciousness. Now that's sort of baffling because then we look at our lives and we're like, well, I wish that I felt more joy. I wish that I felt less depressed. I wish that I felt more connected to people. It doesn't have to be so negative as I wish that my life was more colorful. It's more fun. I wish that my professional life was more flourishing. Yet at the same exact time on the other side we're going, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be aware. Isn't that interesting? I have so I don't know what to call this. I've been aware of this most of my life. I'm pretty sure that we're all aware. I don't think I have some special gift. I think that we're all aware of this, but I've been pretty aware of this my whole life. But I was living unconscious too. Still am in certain ways. Still waking up, right? And but yeah, I mean you can see it. Look around, you can see it. Now I'll invite you into a little bit of what I see in the world. You can see it in an interaction with someone. You can watch the way that they are uncomfortable. The way that they shift and move as they talk to you. The way that they hide things with their words. You can see it. it's all these automatic patterns that are happening because I don't want to see that. I don't want to feel that thing. So let's push down, push away. You know, the funny thing about it is that when you become conscious and aware, everything feels better. You feel more connected to life, to other people, to animals, to your surroundings. And like, isn't that what we're all searching for? To feel more connected, to feel home, to feel like home. If you really get down to it, like, what are we searching for? Man, like, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now in my life, in my heart, basically. And I realized recently that I'm still seeking something. I still don't feel at home. And there's still something where I'm like, I really want that. I could get deeper into this, but we'll see what happens here. I really want it. I really need it. I need this thing. It's like, there's a part of me it's not okay. And that's what all of this is it's not okayness. Your baggage, you're not okay with something. It's that something's real, something's here, something's real, but I'm not okay with it. So for me, I'm just using myself as an example here. It's really this is an active process for me in the past week or two. I just feel this pain. And I'm acknowledging it. Hey, okay, I see you, and I feel it, open it. Sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes I have to to really feel it. Like I'm talking about, okay, there's something there that I'm pushing away. Somatically, inside of me, there's a feeling. I'm pushing it away. Push, 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 push. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to push this away anymore. So I'm going to feel it. But not only feel it, because there's a choose to feel, but then there's a go into it. What's that? What is it? Go in. Instead of push away, grab the hand. Come in. Ooh, and when I do that, ooh. Yeah, I meet that part of me that's needing something. You see, what we're talking about here is resistance. Gosh, we just walk through life and we have resistance to everything. And in that resistance, it's very mental. For us as a culture, it's like, whoop, it just goes straight to the head. And this resistance, it runs our life. It's just pushing, 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 pushing. It's time to stop pushing. That's what our baggage is yes, something happened that is painful. That's where it comes from. Something painful. We didn't get what we needed. We were abused. Right? Something happened. Maybe many, 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 many somethings happened. But now, it's as if it's still happening. And I am aware that this could be triggering for people who really have trauma, like some abuse or something like this. Because it's deep, because it's, whew, man, that's some real stuff right there. The truth is that if it's not happening anymore in your reality, then it's not happening. Yet we have this resistance as if it still is. This closing. And that closing affects our life in all these ways we're talking about. So my invitation for you and for me and for all of us today is just to say, like, am I being unconscious? Am I willing to see? Am I willing to be conscious and aware? Am I willing to look at these resistances? Am I willing to grab the hand and come in instead of use the hand to push out? There's nothing. It's an interesting thing once you get deeper into this work. You see that once the pain, the original pain, is gone, like, meaning, like, this thing isn't happening anymore. Okay. Now you're living your life and you're away from the abuser, or you're away from your mom or your dad or whatever happened, right? And you're now in your adult life and you're walking through and none of it's here anymore. It's an interesting thing when you realize that your nervous system thinks it's all still happening. And these parts of you are coming in and protecting and resisting. Once you become aware of that and you see it, you start to realize that this is something we're doing to ourselves. That this baggage that we have is affecting us, but we're not necessarily a victim. Because there's something inside of us that's choosing to keep pushing away, to keep resisting, to keep closing down, to keep fighting. We're fighting. Do you realize that? We're putting up a fight. I do hands-on body work with people. And a big part of this method I use, it's called the Grinberg method, is basically just find where people are fighting, where they're resisting. And you bring that out to them and you say, hey, you're fighting here. Do you notice that? Can you just notice that you're resisting? And you help them breathe. And as they notice, they can just breathe and somehow soften. Oh yeah, I am resisting. Huh, that's interesting. Why am I doing that? You know, over the course of a minute or 2 minutes, and there's this softening that happens. And all of a sudden, all that resistance is just like, just melts. So if we can see that, if we can see the ways that we're resisting, we're going to want to melt. And we're going to want to put it all down. And that's what this is about. It's like, it's time to put it down. It's time to put it down. It really is. Like, is it really worth, like, continuing to hold on to all this? And this is where it gets paradoxy, is that's what we're doing. Like, this really takes us out of the victim role, because, like, we are holding on to it. It's an attachment. We're holding on to the pain. We're holding on to the fear. We're holding on to the events. And I say this as actively right now, there's something I'm holding on to that I'm like, yeah. See that? It's time for me to let go of this thing. It's time for me to accept it. Not just accept, like, okay, I accept, but a full-on, fully felt acceptance of what is, what was, and a surrender, a letting go. And this is the gift that I wish I could give. I don't think I'm skilled enough to do it through a video or through words, but I'll express it as best as I can, is that when you let go, you let go of that resistance, it's a funny thing because you realize that you didn't need it at all. Of course, back then, you needed it, right? But right now, you don't need it. So there's this funny thing where like you go through these events of letting go. However, it could just be a meditation. It could just be that you decided to cry one day. It could be that you did a psychedelic. It could be that you did breath work. It could be that you went to AA and you found God. But you let go. And in that letting go, you basically come out on the other side and you're like, what? Why was I holding on? This is so much better. This is, yeah, wow. Like I feel lighter. Oftentimes when I have people go through sessions and stuff, they come out and they say, I feel lighter. I feel 50 pounds lighter. That's what baggage is. So like I said, I don't know if I'm skilled enough to like give that. Like maybe only like a master could do that, but it's like, can't you see? Can't you see all this resistance? Can't you see what we're doing? You see it in yourself. Can you see it right now? You see there's something you're resisting, something you're not okay with. And that's okay. It's okay. That's the thing, is like we try to create so much out of it. And we see it and we're going to be like, oh, why am I do that? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right? You're so judgmental. So can't you see it's all okay right now? In this moment right now. Like I imagine that you're sitting down watching this video, or you're treating it like a podcast and you're driving in your car or something. But if you have the space to be listening to this right now, then you probably also have the space to look around. Just look around and notice that it's okay. The world around you is happening. If you can see any nature, if there's a tree or there's a lot of nature, just look at the way that the tree is okay. It doesn't need anything. It's just there, growing. That's you. That's your nature. That's all of our nature. Is that we're okay. And that there's nothing, there's literally nothing that's worth holding on to. Anytime that we attach and cling and hold on, all it does is make us suffer. So look around. Do we see? Can you acknowledge? Touch your body a little bit. Oh, it's okay. I'm here, present. Interesting. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Check out my programs below. They're all about helping us come home. So, I'll see you in another video. Have a blessed day.